EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Superdome here in downtown New Orleans. Tonight hits the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New Orleans Saints. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now McCarthy. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Brian Brzee coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 43 yards. And the Vikings will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Saints
Now it's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen able to drop it for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. They get 11 back on that. It leads to 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up their touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Take over 1st down and 4 to go at the 2-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They run it with Mason. And he'll get it in. Touchdown for Minnesota. Jordan Mason punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Saints, nothing. Will Blanker.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second and a couple.
Check, smack, set, ready, set.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
They're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. All that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's McCarthy. And that's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had a good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way to the end zone now for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing into? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Ready, set.
Rattler wants to throw it. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Rodgers on the return. Gets past 1 man. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A handoff to start the drive to Mason. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
Up the middle, Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Viking. T.J. Hockenson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0.
Saints nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready.
They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
5, 97,
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Throwing is Rattler. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
Shot. Ready. 33. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. White. White. Hut.
To the air is Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
a gain of 4 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First and 10 at
Now
the
Rattler.
42-yard line.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard
Gets second
in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
31-yard line.
On the set.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. There's Chris Olave. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go. 50. Green. Drill green. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. An inside give to Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all there will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's the former Buckeye Pete Warner getting the sack.
7 yards. And it's third down. Third and 14.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Throwing is McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Vikings.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
In motion goes the tight end. McCarthy going to throw again. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Their own 38-yard line.
Ready to grab him, then get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of
Second
7.
down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Now a touch returning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking for Addison again, and he's got it again. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Saints nothing.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Something lost and never seen.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Cut.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Little short pass here to Hill. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a lane slowly materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 35.
45-yard line. A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 now. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
They'll set up to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings 43.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Rattler. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of 28.
That's good for 28 yards.
Saints, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with Dobbins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And he's got it. Touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 3 yards out. And the Saints are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Ruby able to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Saints 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And bulldozing his way through. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, our coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Rattler wants to throw it. And this is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
52 blast. Let's go. Ready.
They'll run up the gap with Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Rattler. Looking left side. He's got a man. That's Hill. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
43 rail. Come on. Drill green. Hut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Just what they need, electrical made with subpar offense is what will get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing is Rattler. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Black 40. Claws red. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
10 seconds.
The Saints, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready?
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. To the air is Rattler. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Foster Moreau there to make the grab. And the the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, good by Grupe. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's caught downfield by Addison. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
And the Vikings, first down.
Go! On the counter, here's Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Ryan Brzee, the man to bring him down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Looking to throw McCarthy. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Now the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That's the score. Vikings 42, Saints 14. Will Vikers.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
2nd and 6.
Hut.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Black, 95, Black Ultra. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Motion. 70 Lions.
The give is to Jones. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the Saints' 25-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
And he rifles one incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Needle blue. Ready?
Now Rattler. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Brandon Cooks. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And a wild card win moves them on to the